Hello, hi, welcome to New Music Friday. We're here for another uncut reaction to an album. It's November the 15th. I have listened to a couple of albums today, one of them being Poppy's new album, which I thought was decent, 7 out of 10, but we're not here for Poppy. We're here for the new metal behemoth iconic band, Linkin Park. Obviously, they haven't really been doing much recently after their lead vocalist, Chester Bennington, passed away in 2017. But they've come back, I guess. They come back. They've got a new vocalist, Emily, what's her name? Female vocalist, which is interesting direction, but maybe it's working out for them. But yes, so they've released a new album from zero. It's only about 30 minutes long, 11 songs, I believe. Yep. I've heard the singles, pretty mixed about some of them, but then Heavy as the Crown was amazing, so I'm kind of going into this feeling a bit Well, first of all, other people's opinions so far, very much in the middle. It's got an average rating of 63 on Album of the Year, with 1,500 ratings, which isn't very good, but it's also not terrible. So it's kind of like one of those albums where you might get a couple of worthy, re-listenable songs, and then the rest is kind of meh. But we'll see. Maybe I'll love it, maybe I'll hate it. We'll see. As always, this is going to be a complete uncut, full listen. I don't review music, like, as a profession. I just do it for fun. I just do it out of boredom. So don't expect, really in-depth discussion and analysis of this album. I'll just be here to offer my thoughts after every song and be like, that was good, this was bad, and then provide an overall insight at the end. In the background, I'll be editing some of my photos, so feel free to listen with me. I think I've done enough yapping. Here we go, From Zero.
From zero?
Yeah.
Like, from nothing? Oh, wait, your first...
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
First single, The Emptiness Machine, a very strong way to start the album, of course. I thought I actually already had it in my playlist, but apparently not. I guess it's grown on me since I first heard it. It's quite a hard kicking song to introduce Emily as a vocalist. Yeah, I think it's a strong opener. Hits hard, not quite typical Linkin Park sound that I'd expect, but it's solid rock. Can't complain. Let's hear the first new song, Cut the Bridge. Okay, Cut the Bridge. Definitely a step down. No doubt about it. Structurally, very standard alt metal, alt rock. Bleh. Not a fan of the snare the whole way through like that. It was a bit jarring. Mike's verses were pretty solid. Can't complain about those. Emily is a great vocalist. I will just put that out there. She's a great vocalist. I don't know if she does Chester justice, but it's good. She's good. That being said, Michael's better. Yeah, no, it's just not as much flavor in that one. It was quite generic, and also just it really lacks substance. That's kind of all there is to it. They really didn't seem to try to be very creative, and that's an issue I've had with a couple of the singles as well. What else was I trying to say? Yeah, they're doing their kind of thing where Mike starts it off, and then Emily comes in at the chorus to bring in the screamy vocals, if that's the right term, the more powerful vocals. I think they've always done that, to be fair, with Mike and Chester, but maybe they haven't, but that seems to be what they're doing. Heavy as the Crown, easily my favourite single, one of the highlights of this year, I'd say, in rock music, so there's at least one very solid song. Here we go.
One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
It's a great chorus.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumber 10 to 1. Back then should've bit your tongue, 'cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun, you're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
I just realised the photos are really suitable for this song, aren't they?
Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Okay, obviously I already spoiled my opinions before the song even started, but yes, really like that song. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they really put the effort into this song. What is the instrument, or the thing, at the start, the high-pitched thing? You can tell this is not something I've really researched, but that's super catchy. As soon as it starts, you're like, oh hell yeah, here we go. Emily's vocals are top notch. You've got the classic Linkin Park rap verses from Mike. I don't see how any Linkin Park fan wouldn't like this, because this is exactly what it should be. This is what you'd want and expect from Linkin Park. even 10 years later. It's a great song. Over Each Other. Single.
This is the letter that I didn't write. Looking for color in the black and white. Skyscrapers we created on shaky ground. And I'm trying to find my patience, but you won't let me breathe. And I'm not ever right. All we are is talking over each other. There's nothing underneath. It's all a waste of time. All we are is talking over each other. Over each other. Reaching for satellites, but all alone. Under your breath, you're saying that I was wrong. Oh, the skyscrapers we created are coming down, free falling to the pavement. 'Cause you won't let me breathe, and I'm not ever right. All we are is talking over each other. There's nothing underneath. It's all a waste of time. All we are is talking over each other. Are we over each other? Are we over each other? I can't go to sleep. I lie awake at night. I'm so tired of talking over each other. So say what's underneath. I wanna see your side. We don't have to be talking over each other. Over each other. Over each other. Over each other. Over each other.
Over Each Other. Not bad. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say it is. First one where it's just Emily on vocals. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not great. It's fairly, typical writing in terms of lyrics, structure, instrumentally, sonically, it's a bit underwhelming for Linkin Park. But at the end of the day, it's a fine song. Emily's vocals are still great. So I'm fine with it. It's not one that I'd skip if I were to listen again, but it's also not one that I'd return to. Let's keep going. Casualty.
You got
What
it.
a short song.
That's the one. Are you recording? Okay, get your screamy pants on.
Set me free. I know all the secrets you keep. I won't be your casualty.
I got too complacent, bleached in the eyes, put through the paces, but I got left behind. But I'm not
voice. Fucking hell. Okay. Wow. That was a dramatic switch up in the sound. Jesus, okay. Very intense. That was like, it sounded so unserious. I don't think that's a good thing. You know, progressing from over each other into that. I don't know about that. That sure is a Linkin Park song now, I guess. That's hard to talk about. That's just, I'm like, what the fuck was that? It was weird. It was wild and weird and wild. I don't know if I really enjoyed Emily's vocals there. She was just fucking screaming at me. And not in the way that I enjoy. So, yeah, the drums, again. Drummer needs to chill. Drummer's getting a bit excited. And it's, the pacing is just kind of like, oh, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, not one that I'm gonna return to, I don't think. Overflow. These photos are hard to edit.
We're all dressed up for a riot, catching fire, fighting fire. I can feel the pressure coming, and the world to push the button. It's all the same to me. It's all the same to me.
This is different.
Turning from a white sky to a black hole, turning from the sunlight to a shadow. I know I can't make it stop. I know I'm out of control. I keep on feeling it up to overflow.
Looking up, the sky is falling. I can hear the future calling. Trying to shake it as it opens up to pull me in, fall into oblivion. We're going down, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. It's all the same to me. We're going down, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down.
Turning from the white sky
that was abrupt. Okay. Again, another like huge switch in sound. I'm gonna have to try and think about why I enjoyed that song, I think. I don't know. I feel like that was written a lot more passionately. Again, not quite what I'd expect from a Linkin Park album. Maybe I just haven't listened to them in too long. But yeah, no, that was really chill and groovy, kind of. I don't know if groovy is the right word, but you know, it went hard. It wasn't heavy. It wasn't dramatic. It was more kind of relaxed. Stripped back a bit. The drummer didn't fucking lose his mind. And it worked really well. So, there you go. Two-Faced. It did end way too abruptly, though. I wish they kept it going a bit longer.
Hanging by a thread, trying to say I'm not, but I'm in it over my head. That's when I figured out where it led, beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle, too late, counting to zero. Told me it wasn't true and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. Your truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle, too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle, too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, 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 caught in the middle. Two-faced.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Again, these songs don't last long enough. I think it ends too abruptly. It's not satisfying. Again, another one that people were kind of grilling a little bit that I don't think deserves. I think it's quite a fun chorus, especially. I really like Emily's energy in this one. I mean, she's fucking pissed, and it's great. Yeah, the emotion really comes through. Even if, you know, sonically speaking, it doesn't do a whole lot, groundbreaking fucking imagery and all that stuff. It's pretty solid, standard stuff. And again, kind of underwhelming for one of the biggest bands of all time in this scene. But, you have to give them credit where credit is due. It's been a long time since their peak, which was the early 2000s. So, they're still putting out solid material. But you think that would mean they'd have the experience all those years to put out better, more quality material. Whatever. I mean, it's fine. Again, not what I'm gonna save. That could grow on me. I could see it growing on me. It's alright. It's a pretty good song. Let's keep going. Stained.
We're on the same page right now.
I like this image.
Yeah, hand on my mouth, I shouldn't have said it. Gave you a chance, already regret it. Trying so hard to be sympathetic, but I know where it's gonna go if I let it. And I let it, knowing you're hiding when no one else sees. Closed lips, smile, cause there's blood in your teeth. What you forget, you were gonna repeat. You don't get to make amends like your hand's still clean.
Because you're stained. You try to hide the mark, but it won't fade. You lie and lie like I was nothing. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away. And now you're stained. And now you're stained.
Sweat in your hands while the time starts ticking. Tripping on words, alibi starts slipping. Wanna wake from the nightmare you've been living. But we both know forgotten doesn't mean forgiven. Forgiven, knowing you're hiding when no one else sees. Closed lips, smile, cause there's blood on your teeth. What you forget, you were gonna repeat. You don't get to make amends like your head's still clean.
Because you're stained. You try to hide the mark, but it won't fade. You lie like I was
Okay.
nothing. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away. And now you're stained. And someday,
Knowing you're hiding when no one else sees.
and someday,
Closed lips, smile over blood on your teeth.
and someday.
What you forget, you were gonna repeat. Trying to make amends like your hand's still clean. But we both know that your hand's not clean.
And someday, your hands will be too red to hide the blame. You realize you had it coming. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away. And now you're stained. And now you're stained. And now you're
They really love their abrupt endings, this album. Sorry, I'm just trying to put my light on charge. There we go. I'm going to be up front and say it. That could be anyone else's song without Mike being there. Yeah, no, that was... I mean, not a bad song, no. I think it was pretty good. Again, I really dig Emily's vocals. I think she sounds great. But like I said, I could easily hear that somewhere else on the radio in like the mid 2010s or late 2010s. I don't know. What I'm saying is, I don't think it was original enough, and I don't think it lent towards Linkin Park's best attributes enough to be memorable. So another bit of a downer, but again, not terrible. IGYEIH.
So the question.
Okay.
I'm cracking it open wide, dying for one drop. Your remedies hypnotize. I never say stop.
And the clock keeps ticking, rules aren't written.
Trying to remember how to make up my mind.
Clock keeps ticking, rules aren't written.
Forgotten doesn't mean that it's forgiven this time. I give you everything I have. All you give me is your ugliness. You're not as honest as you act. Just a devil with a dark complex. I'm not the enemy. You make me out to be. And I'm so tired of this wishful thinking. Drowning, sinking, left with nothing left. I give you everything I have. I write all the memories down, all over my skin, hoping it'll snap me out when this happens again.
And the clock keeps ticking, rules aren't written.
Trying to remember how to make up my mind.
Clock keeps ticking, rules aren't written.
Forgotten doesn't mean that it's forgiven this time. I give you everything I have. All you give me is your ugliness. You're not as honest as you act. Just a devil with a dark complex. I'm not the enemy. You make me out to be. And I'm so tired of this wishful thinking. Drowning, sinking, left with nothing left. I give you everything I have. Yeah, 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 yeah. I give you everything I have. Yeah, 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 yeah. I give you everything I have. From now on, I don't need you. 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 From now on, I don't need you.
Okay. Again, another one that doesn't really feel like it's pushing any kind of limits in terms of its writing. I think that's really where this album is struggling. I think they have leaned into a sound that fits Emily's voice really well. I have no complaints about Emily at all, to be honest. But that comes at the cost of sacrificing some of that energy and time into the other aspects that maybe needed to be polished a bit more. Or just, I don't know. I don't know what the issue is here, but the songs just aren't at the level that they need to be to come close to being as good as their early work, their acclaimed work, Hybrid Theory, that kind of sound. So it's easy to see why people aren't liking this album so much. It just isn't. It's probably just disappointing, to be fair. I mean, this is obviously one of the biggest releases of the year. Especially in rock. Anyway, I don't want to ponder about it too long. That song, again, was solid. One of the weaker ones. Not really understanding that breakdown too much. The way they went there, I felt like that kind of took me out of the energy a bit. Kind of a bit of whiplash. Not in a good way. Got so much dust on my screen. Close the song. The last song, Good Things Go. Here we go. Same length as the last one.
Feels like it's rained in my head for 100 days. Stare in the mirror and I look for another face. And I get so tired of putting out fires and making up lies, checking my eyes for some kind of light, but nothing's inside. And it feels like it's rained in my head for 100 days.
And I say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You could save me from my lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
I've asked for forgiveness 100 times. Believed it myself when I halfway apologized. And it's not unfair, I'm asking for prayers, but nobody cares. Going nowhere, like falling downstairs while everyone stares. No one's there when I've asked for forgiveness 100 times.
And I say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You could save me from my lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
No, I'm just taking a shot. Maybe I'm just too eager. Oh, maybe I lost the plot. I used to pity some people. I said they were missing a spine. Yeah, maybe the problem is ego. Maybe the problem is mine. Really, I'm fine. Don't get too intimate. Don't get too curious. This is just feeling like it's not that serious. Stare at the ceiling, feeling delirious. Fuck all your empathy. I want your fury, 'cause I would just tell you I'm better than. Hey, spit out my medicine. Hey, drunk on adrenaline. Hey, and I don't know why I
Say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You could save me from my lack of self-control. And I won't make excuses for that pain I caused us both. So thank you for always standing by me even now. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
Okay, again, abrupt endings. Just stop with the abrupt endings. Really good closer. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was like satisfying. That felt almost rewarding. It wasn't, again, I'm going to keep saying this, it wasn't groundbreaking, it didn't do anything exceptional, yada yada yada. It was pleasant. I really liked when they used the head voices. Got that high pitch, desperate sound. Yeah, that was really good. I think that's all I have to say about that, to be honest. Much better than the last couple of tracks had to offer. There we go. From Zero, the album. Still collecting my thoughts. I think I've pretty much said enough to really represent the whole album experience. Emily, the newest addition, she sounds great. I have no complaints about her being the new, main vocalist. I don't know if that's offensive to Mike. But replacing, not really replacing, Chester. Yeah, some of the songs, I felt the writing was maybe rushed, wasn't all up there to standard. Other parts I felt it was just too generic, or it didn't really sound like their kind of vibe, and that's where they really lost some points, is because I feel like it could be someone else's music. And that's not always necessarily a bad thing, because if it's good music, it's good music. It doesn't matter what it sounds like. But it's fucking Linkin Park. So, you don't want them to sound like they're doing something other people maybe do better. But there are highlights, there are highs, and the lows aren't really low. At worst, this album is underwhelming, maybe a little bit boring, but at the same time, it's mostly just like, meh, it's whatever. And then the rest of the time it's like, okay, pretty cool. So, I get why people are upset, as I said, because it's underwhelming for such a big release. But at the end of the day, you have to try and put that aside, put that bias aside and say, it could be worse. It could be much worse. I haven't heard their most recent album before this album, but from what I've seen, that's probably a lot worse than this. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. What would I rate this album? I think I would rate it a 6.9 out of 10. Or a 7. I'd probably go 6.9. Which is a good rating. Don't get me wrong. It's not, up there. I've certainly listened to much better albums this year. But I'm not really that disappointed. It's kind of what I expected, to be fair. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this album and this reaction. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how much you hate me. And maybe join me again next time. I do have another album that I want to react to tomorrow. That was released today, but it's not on Spotify yet. So I'm waiting for that to release on Spotify. So I expect that. But yeah, bye.